Oh man, it's Saturday, May 30th, 2026, and what are we to do about Jill Biden?
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast, and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts, and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring, and George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil, chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
What happened? I don't know what happened. I mean, as I watched it, I thought, oh my God, he's having a stroke. And it scared me to death.
Hey, it's MC Too Tall. You're watching the MC Too Tall show. Reminding you that you can find me on any given morning ordering my bagel and coffee at Wild Bagels, 1901 Stillwell Avenue in beautiful Brooklyn, New York. Or you could give them a call at 718-333-WILD. That's 718-333-WILD. And remember, Wild Bagels. Those bagels sure are wild. Anyway, let's talk about Jill Biden. Jill Biden, Jill Biden, Jill Biden. She's putting out a book talking about her husband. Two other people have put out books talking about her husband. And there's cognitive decline that people saw way back in 2019. And now they're putting out books because they want to cash in and say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I suspected something, but I really didn't know for sure. Kareem Jean-Pierre, Jake Tapper, and now his own wife is jumping on that money train and on a book tour discussing this book where she talks about Joe Biden, her husband there. And so on the air tomorrow on CBS is going to be this interview, this anticipated interview with Jill Biden that I have no intention to watch because I've seen enough from the coming attractions. I've seen enough from the advertising of it. They show a crucial part where she's telling the interviewer that she thought her husband was having a stroke. Well, if you believe he's having a stroke, don't you say to yourself, screw this debate, I'm stopping this abruptly, I need to save my husband's life. He's out there having a stroke. People die of strokes. So she doesn't think he's suffering symptoms of a stroke. I'm a doctor. I know these things. Let me throw a blanket over him, take him off stage, and call an ambulance. No, because she's an opportunity seeker. She's a coattail rider, just like Hillary Clinton was. Just like what people say Erica Kirk is, but she's not. But Jill Biden is definitely a coattail rider. She was hoping that Joe Biden would kill it in that debate. She was hoping her husband would destroy Donald Trump in that debate. And as you could see, Joe Biden and Donald Trump double-teamed Joe Biden. So it was a combination of Donald Trump's sharpness that cannot be denied, but people with TDS don't see it. But it's there, and normal people could see it. And Joe Biden's cognitive decline, right there for all the world to see. Something we knew was coming, all us normal people on the right side of history and on the right side of politics knew this was coming. We saw it back in 2019. And I think the press knew it. The press were helping to keep these things swept under the rug because during the debates, they would take the camera off of him sleeping at the podium. They would take the camera off of him, and then he would wake up in the middle of the debate, say something, and go right back to sleep. He would say something profound and then go back to sleep. And a lot of it was pre-programmed stuff. So he would listen for his cue to say something and go, "We did that. I did that." And then go back to sleep. An empty suit was running the White House for 4 years. And Jill Biden, his own wife, is confirming that because, her husband's not the president anymore, so she's got to find some other hustle. So that hustle is this book, which I'm not buying it. I'm not reading it. It's going to say the same things as the Jake Tapper book that I didn't buy or read, or the Kareem Jean-Pierre book that I didn't buy or read. It's all BS. It's all a book of beans. She's shooting beans at you. Oh, I didn't know until this night. Yeah, right. You were committing elder abuse. She's out there committing elder abuse. Making money off his back, off of his name. Just like his son, Hunter. Just piggybacking off of the Biden brand. And, the gravy train she saw going off the rails at that debate. And she started to panic. She couldn't care less about the health and well-being of her husband. She couldn't care less. She couldn't care less about the health and well-being of Ashley Biden. You got a 15-year-old girl living in your house that puts in her diary how Papa took a whack at her in the shower. You don't take that lightly. You don't care if, you're not supposed to care if this man is a senator of the United States. You're supposed to throw the man in jail so he doesn't hurt another 15-year-old girl. You silly. I am so much against elder abuse like Jill Biden has done and child rape like what Ashley Biden's diary says Joe Biden did to Ashley Biden. I am so much against that. Domestic violence, like what Doug Emhoff, Kamala Harris's husband, did to an ex-girlfriend in Paris. I'm against these things. That's why I wear this hat. This hat represents morality. This hat represents the opposite of those things I mentioned. And you'll have people that say the opposite of what I just said. You'll have people that say, if you're wearing that hat, you're a pedophile protector, you're a pedophile supporter, this and that. If that was true, where are the people gathered in front of my house here? Where are the people gathered around outside saying, come out, pedo, come out and face justice? That's how I know that you know what you're saying about Donald Trump and people like me who support him is a lie. You know Jill Biden committed elder abuse. You know that whole family committed elder abuse. That is a family of sickos. They are dysfunctional trailer trash that belonged nowhere near the White House. Yet there they were, with a bag of cocaine. Unbelievable, folks. Strictly unbelievable. Behavior like that you could only expect from the Democrats. The Democrats, the Democrats. Just like political violence always, always, always comes from the left. If it's unacceptable, uncouth, and immoral, and shines a big light on its own dysfunctionality, it's gotta be the Democrats. Crime runs rampant because of the Democrats. So many levels of hell, where belong the left? And they have proven themselves time and time again to be the actual face of the Illuminati. Just by what they're doing and the immoral things they're pushing in these schools. Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Like, follow, share, comment, subscribe. Stay strong. Keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, the pride of Gravesend, Brooklyn, MC Too Tall. You be good now. You be good.